Alright, so after Compton University won their 8th national championship in 10 years. If you guys did not go see that video out, go check that out. Link is in the description. And also subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. But after Compton won their eighth straight national championship and had their 10th straight Heisman Trophy winner in Kevin Jermaine, they was under NCAA investigation throughout that whole final season. Now, as I stated before, if you guys are not go check out that video, go check that out. In which I stated before the season that the NCAA was currently looking into investigation for Compton University on numerous counts and numerous crimes that's been going on campus due to some due to some of the former students from Compton basically talking about how the athletic director John Johnson and the president, aka the principal of the school, Princeton Porter, was doing a lot of illegal stuff on campus and was breaking a lot of NCAA rules and was breaking a lot of federal rule and breaking laws actually for the university and in general. So the NCAA looked further into the investigation throughout the year. As the year went on and Compton played football, behind the scenes, numerous players got in trouble just for Crenson to flat out sweep them under the rug and not really care about the players getting in trouble. Meanwhile, Nipsey, again, didn't like how Crenson was so nonchalant about his players getting in trouble. See, Nipsey wanted to discipline his players. He wanted to make sure his players were men and make sure they learn from their mistakes. They understand that they're college kids and they're young, but they have to learn the consequences of their action. Granson, on the other hand, just said, just let them play. So, unfortunately, Nipsey hand was forced in that situation. Now, the NCAA went up to, Compton University and they said, we have two options. We got a ban or probation. Now, those are the two things that were the case before they heard about all the laws that were being broken on campus and the fact that this was now a federal police matter as well. Not only was this an investigation, NCAA investigation, this was a police investigation in general due to the president and the athletic director. Basically, to sum it up, being Diddy and Vince McMahon. If you know, you know. Basically, being the Diddy Vince McMahon combo, along with R. Kelly as well. They were basically the basically they were all three of them fused into one, along with Bill Cosby as well. But they were doing numerous other heinous acts on campus that a lot of the girls talked and opened up about how the president and athletic director will go to college parties, they'll hang out with the students, and they will do a lot of sneaky shit that made the girls on campus feel really uncomfortable. But the players were the people who made the females on campus feel comfortable, and Nipsey Lamar made them feel comfortable on campus. He always checked in on them, make sure they were okay, make sure they were on class, make sure they're going to class on time, make sure they were safe on campus and all that. Nipsey actually tried to make sure that the campus was safe for the kids because he knew those were the most important people on campus, the kids. He cares about the kids more, just as much as he cares about his players. Because at the end of the day, they're all the same people. They're all kids. So when Nipsey started to hear rumors about the investigation, he talked to Jason Jenkins, he talked to AJ Ortiz, he talked to Dan Perkins, he talked to Dred Hurst, he talked to his former players about what was going on at the Compton parties, in which they explained to Nipsey that mainly the athletic director and the president basically went to almost every single party they had every single week, every single month. They were at all the parties. Now Nipsey found this weird, and that's why I said in the other video, explaining the investigation before the season started, that Nipsey was trying to do his own investigation on the low, trying to see what was going on behind his back because Nipsey didn't know what was going on campus, and even the victims came out and said Nipsey Lamar and the football and the players on campus and the players on that team had nothing, and they meant nothing to deal with this entire situation. They were all completely innocent because they actually cared about them. They party, yeah, they all have fun and all that, but they knew that they knew that they actually looked out for them. They know they actually cared for them, and even the players knew about the parties that was going on campus, but just that they never came to their coach about the situation because you never really want to come to you really don't want to talk to your coach about how you're partying. That is like trying to tell your boss about all the crazy ass parties you go to, even though you know you're gonna get in trouble for going to the parties and arriving the next day hungover. Even though Nipsey knew they were going to parties, he didn't know what was happening at the parties. So the NCAA decided that there were two options for Compton University. They told Nipsey, told the athletic director, and they told the president, as principal, Crescent Porter, that you guys have two options. Now, they could either erase and suffer a lifetime ban, erase the history of Compton, and also suffer either a max lifetime ban or minimum 8-year to 10-year ban. But their records, their awards, everything that they did in the 10 seasons will be erased from history if they take option one. Again, I'm going to repeat it. Option one is they could either suffer maximum a 10-year ban, minimum 8, 8, 9, 10 years at most ban, or the option two, they stop the program in general and keep all the records, they keep all the trophies. Since Compton was a fan favorite and Compton brought them in a lot of money, they decided that, hey, maybe you guys could just stop the program in general and go out the way y'all did. To stop the program in general, y'all could just go out being 10-time national champions. You guys are being kept on the record books and everyone wins here. But in reality, the people who are suffering are the players and the coaching staff because they're going to be out of the job. And a lot of the kids who came to Compton just to play football are going to be forced to go into the transfer portal or forced to go into the draft. So Compton University decided to stop the program. Option two, stop the program, let the program just phase will still be in memory, but also a lot of this new generation, they remember Compton, but not as much as the previous generations did, and not as much as a lot of other people did. Fast forward 8 years later, from 2015. 2015 was the last time people saw Compton, and that was in a national championship. 8 years later, in 2023, a new face will be the president and slash athletic director of the school. He will be both. That person will be Jason Jenkins. He will be the new president and the new athletic director of Compton University. But he knew that something on campus wasn't right. So he took it upon himself to try to fix things. By that, you guys are going to have to tune in tomorrow when I explain how Jason Jenkins is going to try his best to bring back the program. Subscribe if you guys are new. I'll see you guys tomorrow when I'll explain basically Jason Jenkins and the story of how he's gonna try his best to bring back Compton University. You guys are new, man. Subscribe. I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video. I'm out. Peace.